Here is your ninth video for your syllabus, your ninth video, and it's how your instructor grades your outlines and speeches. Your outlines have a maximum of 50 points each, and I grade on outline form, grammar, spelling, and punctuation, and I'll go over outlining with you later in the syllabus. And then have the Writing Center help you with your outlines. I think it is open during this lousy, horrible, frightening pandemic. All right, so now you know about outlines, 50 points for each outline. Now, for your speeches, I grade on this. You have to have an excellent intro and an excellent conclusion, and these are the important and the hardest parts of your speech. Your intro and your conclusion must have a minimum of 4 sentences. A minimum of 4 sentences. You can have them longer if you want to, but you can't have your intro and your conclusion shorter. The speech body is the easiest part of your speech, but if you wander around without organization, why, I will grade on that. What do you think of person? You can give your, well, yeah, I'm getting confused a little bit, but personal opinions are great, to start your intro. You can start your intro with questions. You can start your intro with facts. Don't start with today I'm going to talk about or my speech is about. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear something really fascinating, and then I want to hear something really fascinating for your conclusion. Those 4 sentences that you're going to give. You can start off with personal opinions. What do you think? What do you think? Personal opinions. Personal story. And it doesn't have to be a true story. You can make up a lie for a personal story, because once you get into you're not giving me a lie all the way through your speech, but just for, you're making up a story maybe for your intro. Make it really fascinating. And then you get into the facts. Okay? Have some facts from respected sources in your speeches, but what you think, your opinions, is really important. And it will make your speech far more interesting if you have some throughout your speech and not one sentence of your opinions at the end. Do something, okay, with your personal opinions, and have fun with your speeches, all of your speeches. So I'm looking for a really good intro, a really good conclusion. Don't end with, well, that's it. Or don't end with, well, I can't think of anything else to say, so I'll just stop here. Or don't end with the end. Come up with something really fascinating in those 4 sentences. The same way with your intro. Grammar, phraseology, and vocabulary. If you need improvement on grammar, well, I'll tell you to take grammar classes in the English department, but I don't grade on grammar. Phraseology and vocabulary, I don't grade on that either, because phraseology is just the way you put your thoughts together. And vocabulary, I don't grade on, but a good vocabulary is important for everyone in college. Don't neglect it. All students should have a big paperback dictionary and a big paperback thesaurus. Both will help you write papers in other classes. Both will help you write your outlines in my class. All right, so those are the things that you need. Vocabulary, how to get a better vocabulary. Well, you can read books on how to get a better vocabulary. And I think that is really, really important. Now, poise and posture. If you are nervous giving a speech, it could help you give a better speech. But if you are nervous, too nervous, it could hinder your performance and hurt your grade. So make sure that if you're nervous when you're turning in your speeches to me, why, redo it. Don't turn it in and just say, oh, that was really nervous and I shouldn't have turned it in. Redo it. and turn it in so you're really comfortable and relaxed. Posture, you don't even have to worry about posture, because in this class, you know, you're looking right into the camera and there's your posture. If you were doing an interview for a job, well, then posture is important. But for this class, just like I'm sitting right now, sometimes I lean into you, and that is really good for an interview, for a job interview, is lean into it a little bit, and rather than sitting back. But I'm comfortable sitting back, and so I'll sit back. But once in a while, I'll lean in and talk to you, and that's important for a job interview. And sometimes it just gives you more energy when you are giving your speech in this class. And then eye contact and use of notes. Eye contact is important in our society, so make sure that when you're giving your speech, you have good eye contact. Look right into the camera, not to the side, you know, where you have your notes. You're looking over here somewhere, or you're looking over here somewhere because you have your notes. Look right there into the camera so you have good eye contact. Otherwise, you know, I grade on that. Don't memorize or read your speech. Do not memorize or read your speech. And then use index cards, only 5 of them, you know, and just have them there in front of you. And list them. Go 1 for your first one. Use a magic marker, you know, like this. And on the first one, write down 1. Second one, 2. Third one, 3. Fourth one, 4. The next one, 5. And then on your first one, write out your introduction, those 4 sentences. And then you can read from that, but try to have good eye contact and good energy when you read it. And then when you come to this, so that's on your first card. Then when you come to the second card, just write down key words or key phrases, but don't write out your entire speech on 2, 3, 4 of those index cards, 2, 3, 4. All right? Don't write out your entire speech because you'll lose energy, and I grade on energy. Don't write out your entire speech and then read it to me. Just write down key words or key phrases and then look at them and then just go for it and have fun with it. And then on your last, your 5th index card, write down your conclusion and then read from it so that you have a really good conclusion. Then try to have good energy. Try to have good eye contact on it. And then just end. Don't say that's it. Just end. Then end your speech. And then that is going to be the end of this one right now, this video, and then we'll go to the next video.